a guitar handy. I wouldn't say music. This is a perfect time where I can't tell when we're on when I'm playing. But not when I play. You know, I think the most stressful part of my week is that little guitar thing. It's like, oh man, Russ Broom could be listening. No. Hi, everybody. Welcome to In the Neighborhood. It's just me today. You're stuck with just me, and I hope you're well. Tomorrow, we're going to have our happy hour, end of the week happy hour, and I'm very excited about it because I've decided, my brother Rob doesn't know this, but me and Rob are in charge of the drinks. And we have to drop them off to everybody. So, yeah, that's going to be good. But I thought I'd just tell you a quick story and then leave you. So, because we all have things to do today. But this is my story and my thought this morning. I was walking with John this morning. Him and I go for walks in the morning. He's 9. And we were on our way to the basketball court. And he said, do you, out of the blue, he says, do you remember when I was on TV? I was like, what? Maybe? Because there's a couple of times where, I don't know, I've done stuff where he's been around. But I said, I don't know. He goes, yeah, I had to choose between eating a penguin and being on TV. I said, what? And then he told me the story. There was a time at the zoo where Trish at the zoo asked me if I would go down and be the marshal for a penguin walk. They have these penguin walks, and I brought John. I might have even brought Tess. I think she was around then, but John was young. And we went on this thing where I had a bit of work to do, where I marched and the penguins sort of followed along, and they went from one of their homes to down the sidewalk to another thing. And it's a fun way to start the winter season at the zoo. So at some point, John was telling me, he goes, yeah, and Trish got us candies from the store, which were little squishy penguin candies. And one of the people there said they wanted a kid on TV, and they said, somebody asked me if I want to be on TV. And I thought, if I want to be on TV, I have to take the penguin out of my mouth. And it's a good penguin, and I want to eat the penguin. But then I saw Dad's on TV, and if Dad's on TV, maybe I should be on TV. And so I decided to take the penguin out of my mouth and do some TV. And I have zero recollection of this. So we're walking this morning to the basketball courts because that's what we do now on our morning walks. And I remember the event. I do not remember him having candy, and I don't remember him. But in his head, he was like, I had this big choice. Do I get rid of the candy and I do TV, or do I just keep the candy and not do TV? But I saw my dad and he was doing it, and I thought, well, maybe I should. And it reinforces the thing that I keep telling myself, and it doesn't stick all that well all that often, but it makes me remember that our kids are watching us, and we don't know what they're going to talk about 5 years from now. And chances are whatever they do talk about, or things that we said or whatever we did, we won't even remember that. But they will. They're going to come out of this whole situation with stories. And they want, and I just hope that those stories and what they remember is they remember things about courage, they remember things about kindness, and they remember things about eating endangered animals. or or if not that, what it was like to look up at their dad, what it was like to look up at their mom, what it was like to look up at their neighbors or look up at people on TV and go, this is what they're doing. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to take the penguin out of my mouth and do what the older people are doing. That's what they're watching. So I think of that today, so that my kids, when they come out of this, will know it's good to have a lot of peanut butter on toast because that's all I've been doing. I hope, I hope you have a good day. It is a great day in our neighborhood. And if you're feeling alone, phone somebody, reach out to someone. Don't stick in your head because that's what I do and it doesn't work. I hope you're great. See you tomorrow. I guess I need to play guitar. Do I need to? Oh, oh man. All right. This is a song I wrote. It's off my first album. It's called When Will I Learn the Guitar? I think it's in C, but I don't know. What about this?